time to become an academic weapon. Period. Gobby said so. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Here's a new friend. We just bought him. His name's Gobby. Coming from a studentaholic, I'm going to be giving you all of my tips, all of my tricks on how to become an academic weapon this midterm season, or just like in general, guys. We're trying to continue being academic weapons throughout the whole semester, throughout the whole year. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna give you 10 things that I've always been doing that just helps me maintain my grades. I am Salonga. Welcome back to my channel. I like to do little cute like college vlogs, but I have to give you my advice for this, so let's get into it. So as a studentaholic, once you get your assignments assigned to you, go ahead and do it right now. Like once you get them, do them. And it's not like once class is finished I'm gonna do it right away. Sometimes but it's like whenever you have the time, like just like start doing it, okay? And don't make excuses, okay? Don't be like, I'm too tired, blah blah blah. You need to start as early as possible because it's just gonna make your life easier later. Why would you want to make it harder for yourself? For example, in my Chinese class we get like worksheets, right, every single week, and once I get them I start them right away, and I try to finish as early as possible, so I just can check it off of my checklist and I don't need to worry about it at all. You need to find what sounds, what music keeps your brain focused, and you can do that by kind of exploring what instrumental sounds you like to listen to while you're trying to focus or trying to study. But once you do find something that you like, whether it's like classical music, if it's lo-fi, if it's I don't know, like PM, pop, I don't know, make sure it just doesn't have any words and you'll be good to go. But once you start making that habit, every single time you put the music on, you're going to be locked in. I promise, you're going to be locked in, or at least feel inclined to lock in. I like to use lo-fi. I follow this specific lo-fi playlist on Spotify, and I just like put that on, and whenever I hear that, it's like bam, you have to start studying right now. And for some reason, every single time I listen to it, my essays are fire. I'm not kidding. It works. It really works. Everyone is like really different. I even have a friend who listens to like curated music playlists on YouTube, but it's like it's like for a specific mood. So sometimes she would like listen to a playlist that's for like a fantasy sort of situation, you know, like villain is about to kill you, blah 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 blah, and then that's like music for that, and it's like pretty dramatic and stuff. So it just depends on you and like what your tastes are, but I will say lo-fi slaps, and I can leave the playlist link in the description. I don't know why no one likes to admit it, but rewriting things work, and it's sure it might be a waste of your time, but like it makes sense. You're gonna be writing for your test or writing that in-class essay physically, so why not just rewrite it? I mean, like all you gotta do is rewrite it, but also make sure you are aware of what you're writing, if that makes sense. Like comprehension is the best way for this. It is so useful. I use this tip for like biology, for history, for like anything content related. Girl, rewrite. Sure, like active recall, but do active recall by rewriting things as well. Like that, it works. Don't bash on the rewriting. It's not accepted here. Time management. And this kind of ties in with the first tip, because having a balanced lifestyle, even though it's extremely hard to get, it is very much essential for becoming an academic weapon, okay? Your mind, your mental health, and your body and your physical health are all connected. So make sure that you are making time for, you know, relaxation, having fun with friends, socializing, taking care of your physical self, because how do you expect yourself to excel when you're not even taking care of yourself? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Especially y'all who are doing like all-nighters. Mayo Dowley, like it doesn't make sense, okay? But if you guys do kind of lack discipline, I know I just clocked y'all. If you lack the discipline into like figuring out how to, you know, prioritize and how to balance the time between friends and your work, what I like to do is prioritize what you need to do, what you need to get done first, and then use the social events or like social hangouts as motivation. Or if you love cafes like me and you also love like being productive and like studying, why not just ask a friend to do it together? You know, you get your work done, you do yap a little bit, but then of course in the end you have gotten some work done and it was still fun. So it's like a win-win situation. This might be controversial for some people, but if you want to be an academic weapon, stop using AI. Like, oh my goodness, because some people use AI for everything, and it's like, girl, number one, it affects our environment. Number two, we need to be using our brain. Like, let's continue using our brains for our assignments. Why are we paying for college? What is happening here? You know what I mean? Like, we are very privileged to be in college. We are very privileged to just have any education, any schooling. So like, make sure you get something out of this whole experience. Like, especially for the classes, if this is like going towards your major, why are we using AI? Like, we need to comprehend what we're about to do in the future. Like, please guys, please. I would say AI is fine for brainstorming and finding ideas, because I get sometimes the head don't be working, but using it for everything, using it for readings, I'm sorry, but that's an excuse. That's an excuse. You're telling me you can't read? You're telling me that you cannot comprehend? That means you got to work on that, girl. It's not going to improve yourself at all. It will not expand your vocabulary. It's not helping you at all. Start reading for fun, or like start reading to improve yourself. Because honestly, in an academic weapon perspective, in that sort of perspective, it's going to help with your writing skills, your grammar. It's gonna reinforce anything that, like, it'll help reinforce specific writing styles. It'll just improve your English overall. Reading for fun and just reading in your free time also contributes to the ability to comprehend like specific things, especially when you're reading. It'll help you just, you know, comprehend things faster, as well as reading faster, which will be 100% helpful during the semester for all those readings that we're doing, you know? Also, we just need to like put down our freaking phones, so it's a good thing to start reading for fun. 100% recommend. Okay, put that freaking phone down. For study breaks, besides just like eating snacks and stuff, don't use your phone during those breaks. Try to do something with your hands, because I feel like when we're studying, it's really easy to get distracted by your phone, obviously, but it's good to just like take a break from screens overall, since most of our stuff is like on the MacBook, on the iPad, and then we're moving on to the phone. Like, we don't need any more screens. So I do recommend like doodling, drawing, or anything else that you can do with your hands that is like kind of portable. You could even like read the book that you're reading for fun. Like, it'll just be nice. It just like gives your brain a break and also your eyes a break a bit. Get that organizational system down to the T, okay? Everyone needs to have a homework tracker to see when the assignments are due, to see when you have to start them. I feel like people forget to do this, because I feel like it'll help you be more aware of how many days you have left to get this done, when you have the time to do it, and also just like how much time you think you need to get it done. I have a specific tracker on Notion, and I'll leave the link to my Notion in the description. It's just like a little template that you can download, so it's just really easy, but it shows you like what is due this week, what's due the next few weeks, so you can kind of keep track of all the assignments that are going on, because sometimes you will miss something, and it just helps to have a tracker in place. But some people also like to use Google Calendar, I believe. But I do recommend having a tracker that sort of like lists all your assignments in one place, and it's not just in a calendar, because it'll just like help you see how much you have to get done. But also when you're like near the end of the semester and you're losing motivation, that homework tracker will motivate you, I swear. Because it just like watching it get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller kind of makes you lock in. You're like, okay, I'm almost there, like might as well just lock in, you know. And of course, have an agenda. I also have it in the Notion template if you guys want to have one. That just like keeps track of what you're doing day by day. Everyone should have one. If you don't have one, girl, get on that right now, because that's like the first step of becoming an academic weapon. Like, where's the agenda at? Like, have fun with it. Make a reward system, like whatever you need to get your stuff done. Okay, like anything. So that could just be like, oh, having a fun drink or having a cute snack while you're studying for most of your study sessions, or you know, going out to a coffee shop on the weekend to study, rewarding yourself with a cute little dessert after you finish studying. Make it fun, make it cute. Why not romanticize it, right? Because like, or else life will just feel kind of sad and boring. So you need to discipline yourself. Have self-discipline. It is a wonderful skill to have. It's gonna help you achieve a lot of goals in the future. Might as well start now, because I feel like college is when you learn a lot of self-discipline, because you're being your own person. No one's telling you what to do. You have to like figure out a lot of things for yourself. And honestly, it is a matter of self-respect. Do you respect yourself enough to make yourself go and do that assignment, go and finish that? Because college is basically your job for now. So that's another thing to think about. We need to show to ourselves that we respect ourselves enough to go towards our ambitions, to go towards our needs, and like, you know, it genuinely is a matter of self-respect. Those are my tips for becoming an academic weapon. My job here is done. Another thing that I would add to this list is to have hobbies. And I know that's like a duh, like of course everyone needs hobbies, but like a physical hobby, mental hobby, and a creative hobby. Right? Makes sense, no? I feel like it'll help achieve that sort of balance, and it just makes you a more interesting person overall, but it'll also contribute to you becoming an academic weapon, because you take care of your body, you take care of your mind, and you also take care of your mind in a creative way. I gave you 11 tips. You're welcome. Those are my tips for now. This is like coming from someone who went to IB for 2 years. You know, I like to get stuff done, so those are the things that I usually do in order to just like keep myself happy and healthy while I'm working and doing all while I'm doing all of my assignments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you wanna hear from me. I cannot believe that this semester is actually almost over. But yes, I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye.